So we're down to the last 4 uploads from the KBG LAN 6on6 tournament, and there's only 4 teams left. It is TEAMOXID, ELYSIUM in the lower bracket, and TSB and TMT in the upper bracket. Of course, a lot of people would have predicted TEAMOXID against ELYSIUM being the grand final, but they meet each other in the lower bracket semi-final. Whoever loses this game will be in 4th place, and whoever wins will guarantee themselves a top 3 position. For TEAMOXID, we have Blade, Fireball, Flopg's, Cresty, Stonage, and Stray. For ELYSIUM, we have Gizmo, Heya, Insane, Yera, Outlaw, and Sebhes. The maps for this one were a classic one. It's going to be Supply and Gold Rush. Enjoy the game. So here comes the ready ups. And it is going to be Oxid on a defense first here on Gold Rush, hoping for some really good attacks. Hoping. 15-minute tank hold would not be Merlin a happy boy.
Construct the command post.
As the push is going to start coming towards this side area. And he comes out flying. Sebhes goes towards back. I think he respawned back in time. He was right on the spawn time. Decided to kill out midair. As you're going to see Oxid getting a couple of frags on that start. K43 frags coming out, but they are going to kill out quite a few of them. Fireball had to get that frag in to stop a lot of aggression in towards that side area. That rifle grenade from Flop nearly connected with Fireball. Did take a little bit of damage, and Oxid have held off the initial pushes from the ELYSIUM team. Little pressure going on towards main. And it is a really nice job there from Insane. He's going to be able to clear all the mines. They'll only be able to get 2 of those up. Obviously half a charge per mine. Sebhes makes his way into corner. He's going to get taken down though. Lots of Oxid spam and SMG fire is going to come out. He's going to try and clear that mine again as he runs in main. And this is pretty dominating so far from TEAMOXID. They're going to get a team kill in. Fortunately, respawn's going to come in there, no problem at all. Insane's going to try and make his way in through side. Fireball in position, gets that frag in. And ELYSIUM very weak pushes in these positions. They need to be overloading the defense. And Fireball's going to actually flank around the back of these 3 or 4 ally players. Really nice shot, but Fireball's going to risk full here. He's just got to try and get away. It's not going to happen. And 3 ELYSIUM frags come in on the full spawn for the Oxids. As Cresty is actually going to be able to pick up a frag. Sort of semi-reply. Not sure where Cresty is. He is on back. Tank builder is coming in. Nice shooting from Cresty. Does pick up one, but Outlaw picks up the reply frag. Revive will come in. And the push is going to come in to try and get that engineer on the tank, and he has managed to get that. And the tank has been stolen, so Axis will spawn back. That first stage was 2.5 minutes. And I'm going to try and get some charge in on this truck barrier. I did hear it getting ticked below the bridge. ELYSIUM are pushed forward now. They are starting to get some frags in. CP does seem to be in the hands of the Axis. Nice rifle comes out from Flop. He might want to go down and put some charge into this barrier, but soon we're going to have the tank coming out, and it's going to be another rifle shot coming out from Flop. And a K43 does connect. I don't think they're going to be able to get this barrier built. They did finish up the truck. So I do see a big push coming up long. 4 players, and Insane's going to have the information there for his team. As the tank rolls down. Some frags coming in. Yera picks up 3 frags, but the reply frags do start coming in from the Oxid team. The damage has already been made on the tank, but they have rebuilt that. As ELYSIUM are going to try and put on some pressure onto the back spawn. Lots of frags though coming in for ELYSIUM. 2 for Heya. Sorry, 2 for Yera. Make that 3. As they are going to start getting in a couple of revives, and it is just going to be Stray alive, and you're going to have ELYSIUM with a lot of good positioning here, and the mines are going to be pretty nice for the next stage. The tank has actually been damaged. That is really important that it got damaged there actually. Just slowed it down by a little bit, 5 seconds. Now I'm going to damage it once more. More Elysium frags coming in, and this is on the respawn, I'm fairly certain. Axis are on 15-second spawns, trying to push in through the back, as they are taking a lot of damage, a lot of kills going the Elysium way. And if I'm honest, it didn't start very well for Elysium, but they have managed to do a great job on this backstage, as the push does come out towards third. I think it's going to be able to make it up long. Hey, taking a lot of damage, he nearly made it around the corner. And the objective of the gold is just sitting at the top of this hill. They will know it's here, as an ally player is bouncing down to pick it up. It is going to be Outlaw. He is going to take some shots, headshots, but he does manage to make it away. I don't think I'm going to be able to pick up Outlaw when I go first person. Oh, it just takes him straight away. That's cool. Sebes picks up 2 frags, and the truck seems to be clear, as the gold is going to be put in the back within the first 5 minutes. And I did hope for some nice attacks here on this game, and it looks like we're going to have it, as the plant has been planted on the truck barrier there. MG is still intact on that tank, so it hasn't been destroyed. It's just under half health. As the pushes coming across the courtyard could be completely destroyed here if they just jumped on the MG. I think it's a bit predictable though. They could get some shots off. No rebuild's going to come in on the barrier, and it's going to be Outlaw to just move this truck out through the past the first arch spawn. And he has done a great job here, but it's kind of stopped in a nice position for the Axis. It's hard for the allies to get to it. They can't jump off the bridge, they can't jump off the balcony. It takes them a little bit of time to get there, but they have got there, and they are going to escort away, and this is going to be a pretty nice time. We're looking at 6 to 7 minutes here on Gold Rush, and that's extremely fast. Elysium have been very nice on their attacks recently. They obviously weren't too great against TMT. They did get full held on Supply, but Supply is definitely the home map of TMT. So we're gonna just roll the truck home. Bonus frags coming in for both teams. Not sure how the stats are gonna look. It was one side at the beginning, and then it was one side at the end. It's probably gonna be favourite Elysium actually. Yeah, 58 frags coming in for Elysium. They seem to take control of a couple of stages. 2.5k damage coming in for Yera. 18 frags for him as well. Blade with 14 frags on the reply, 2.1k damage, but that's really poor from the Axis team. You really need to be getting a bit more time on the board. 6 minutes 17 seconds. You haven't really had that good a stage. You've had maybe one half stage. And considering they even put the barrier down. They even got the barrier down for the tank just here. So that normally isn't even a stage. The tank normally rolls past. They did damage the tank a few times. They just had quite a lot of players get killed out for full, not for full, but on the full. I spawn killed. So it's up to Oxid on their attack. Pretty sure this is their map choice as well, as it is going to be 3 grenades separately getting kills. Insane, Outlaw and Heya all rack up the frags. Top did make it into corner. He is going to get shut down, and Elysium are starting very strong here on their Gold Rush defense. We did see the same sort of thing out of Oxid though, so things can change very quickly. Spam towards this side area. Double grenade comes out from Yera. I think there were 2 separate grenades. They were indeed. I can tell by the fade how it fades. As Yera is actually going to be able to pick up 3 kills before self-killing. Push coming in through main. It's going to be Questy to get a nice bit of damage off. I think it was Fireball to actually finish off those frags. Push from Flop. He's going to maybe get a bit of damage onto Insane. Not going to come in. Let's see a bit lean-matic. As I think Yera caught with a nade out. Lots of kills coming Oxid's way. 2 for Fireball. Blade and Cresty getting in the mix as well. And you do see a little bit of control now for Oxid. They have to take advantage of this. 5 players for Elysium are behind the tank, but the spam coming over the top are getting instant revives. The only guy that's not going to be getting a revive is that guy at back. As more players are going to be coming forward for the Oxid team. 2-3 players from side. They haven't got an engineer from what I can see just yet. Yera's going to try and push forwards. It is going to be Stray, the engineer. He did push out really foolishly, and he got easily gibbed. And that was a gift for the Elysium team. He needed to wait for his medics, or at least give the call to a medic on his team just to follow him close. And ELYSIUM are going to be able to take control back. Ooh. Nearly a nice frag from Outlaw, but Flop is going to be able to reply for that. Fortunately, a lot of teammates are in position. Revives will come in. We have just over 4 minutes remaining. Respawn coming in for the allies. Nice damage from Heyo on that respawn. But 3-4 frags come in for Oxid, and they really need to pick this up. Is the Gib going to come in? There are 2 players still alive. Blade is going to get taken down by that landmine. And Stray is going to get gunned down as well by Sebhes. They are somehow surviving this at the moment. And Flop is going to be able to pick up 1 frag. Push coming heavy towards main. I think they've got quite a bit of charge on this tank. That's the push through main is. I think a mine was already put up by Sebhes. He's going to get that mine straight back up. You don't want to get overrun at main again. Don't think they touched the tank. So it will reset soon. 3 minutes 22 on the clock. Nice grenade towards side. Flop taken down. Yera's going to have some pretty big stats here. Setting a lot of grenades, a lot of rifles. It does look like the first map's going to go ELYSIUM's way. The boys from Germany really need to get a bit more in early on. Push coming in towards that side corner. Coming across for the tank, and unfortunately he died on the mine and got gibbed, and then his reviving medic got killed as well. You hate to see it. Oxid's still going to try for this tank. 3 medics in position, taking shots. Nice long range shot from Insane. Does manage to take him down. Stonage still in position. Where are his teammates? He's been here for a while. And ELYSIUM are just going to close in and take him down. Probably just before their own respawn time. Nice headshot comes out from Stray. He is all by himself. He is an engineer. And he does see a medic just abandon him. He's going to go towards back with them, I think. I'm not sure what they're doing. They don't realise it's over. Frags towards this back area. Oxid are starting to pick up quite a few. We'll make the stats look a little bit nicer, because I think it would have been quite heavily biased towards the ELYSIUM guys. So the mine's still going down. Any extra damage is going to help the numbers on the stats, make you look good. Push coming towards side now. Outlaw's kind of raging here, picks up the Luger frag as well at the end. Flop, Stonage and Fireball all just dropped on that side area. And this is going to be, of course, the first... Oh, here, from behind. This is going to be the first map win for the Oxid team, for the ELYSIUM team. Sorry.
Seconds. Come on, move it.
Let's see what Cresty can do. He's going to come up against Gizmo. He has got the Sten. Does get dropped. So we'll check out the stats. Update the scores on the screen very soon. The second map is going to be Supply, where we will see. Who will we see defend first? ELYSIUM. Hoping that Oxid's attack's going to be really nice. I just don't want to be watching a very long defense. I don't mind that tank defense. 6 minutes, not too bad. I know this is me being a little biased. I don't mind who wins. I don't mind if it goes to a third map, as long as it's all quick. Because yeah, I've had enough. So we'll pick up the stats. 31 frags coming out from Yera. He did go huge, like I said before. And Sebhes picking up 26 as well. Going across the other team. 26 going Blade's way. 3.9k damage for him. So we are going to have the ready ups come in very quickly. I don't actually have to update the scores on the screen because I don't have any scores on the screen to update because I always forgot. And the one time I remember, I don't even have them there. Brilliant. So it is a 2-0 lead for ELYSIUM.
Fight.
And they are going to start on the defense here on supply. They did okay against TMT. They could have held it. Could have been a double full hold. There's going to be a little boost up in this upper area. Outlaw's artillery does do a bit of damage. They're not taking their time here. Blade's going to push him with the Panzer. It's going to come out. It does manage to pick up one in that lower area. Push coming in the upper area from Flop. Going to be a bit of damage off. Lots of frags going ELYSIUM's way. Outlaw with the double frag. And we do have the cheeky mine from Yura. That's the saving mine on the upper push. I'm not sure if they saw him put it down, but it's going to be a lot of allied players to make it into this lower area. I think they blew that mine already. And that mine's going to do quite a bit of damage. They have got an engineer down low, but it's going to be Flops. I don't think he's going to have the charge. And it's going to be Outlaw and Sebhes. They got 4 kills. 6 kills between them. Comes the push again from Moxid. They have managed to kill out 2. And Gibbs. I think there was someone sneaking up for flag. They saw him, but I think it might be a bit too late. Could have timed that better. They just saw him. I just saw him, and they just saw him. So here come Oxid again. Headshots from Cresty. He will get revived. A lot of damage going both ways. Not making it towards the stairs, maybe concentrating a bit too far. Aggressive play from Outlaw. And he's going to take down 2 players. I think they were going to go for that boost. I think we saw TSB do that boost quite recently. So Sebhes gets those mines down. Lots of mines all around the front of main. We did see the smoke come out again. We did see this once before. And Outlaw, the semi-danger man for his team, is going to be neutralised effectively. He tried to get away from that mine. I think he tried to just get an aid on towards the middle. Blade did not manage that. And here comes the Oxid team. They have taken over low. They have got Stray into position to get his plant down. It's taken them 3 minutes to get here. Not too bad. As they are going to be able to give out one of the engineers. Really nice play. And that was from Blade. I don't know if Yura's in position. He isn't. They're going to give this up. Really nice work from the Oxid team. It did seem like an age, but it was only 3 minutes. They had the opportunity to grab the flag. I can't remember who that was. I think that was Cresty maybe.
Dynamite planted.
Plant is going to blow. Cresty taking quite a long spawn with that. I think that was a bit of a mistake. Push coming over the top. So frags go in the way of ELYSIUM. One reply comes in from Stray. These guys at CP are still up, and that's the most important thing. Big rifle out from Flop, and he takes down the 2 players on the wall. And I think they're maybe going to have one revive come in, and Oxid are going to move across. I don't know how Flop got that shot in. He must have got it in from the back spawn. I don't see him anywhere. He didn't actually get killed by the artillery, so maybe I just didn't spot him. Neither did the Axis. As the push is going to come in towards CP. Headshots on the push from Cresty. But Plant looks to be going down at main, and I don't see any Axis players able to stop this. Stray has got that down. They still got players at CP. They have abandoned it. Respawn coming in. They're going to go for this defuse. They don't want to lose this. Basically a double stage. Really nice work from Cresty. Gets the artillery down. Going to cover the plant for a little bit. Just needs to cover it for a little bit more, and the artillery should do the rest. So really nice work from Oxid, because their first stage was It did seem like it took a long time. It didn't take too long. They bypassed a stage here. Very, very fortunate from Insane. He dodged the nade on over the top, and Stone Edge's nade didn't get released. Sebhas eats a nade himself. ELYSIUM are going to try and set up their defense inside main. They're all doing 360s as they're doing stuff. I'm not sure what's going on there. They're doing a nade and then doing a 360. You saw health packs going down and same sort of deal. Rifle comes out. It does manage to take down Gizmo. And that's 2 players maybe out on the spawn for the for the Axis team, as allies are going to push in through east. Mines are going to do a bit of the work. No revive from Blade, and the nade from Sebhas is going to be able to clean up the last of the push. Cresty taken down. Sebhas is going to be able to get those mines down again on that east side, as the truck sitting inside me needs to be pushed forward, and the grenades from ELYSIUM, 2 from Heya, 1 from Sebhas. As you do see, ELYSIUM kind of worried about the potential where someone's hiding. We're checking all over their spawn. As the mines are going to get put down again on east, from what I could see. ELYSIUM look to set up a defense. Yeah, I've got 1 player in position on this west side. Trucks are very close to that entrance, and they are going to be able to push in. The boost over the top secures it for them, basically, as 4 players for Oxid are just going to take control of the truck. We do have Gizmo at the back of East. He had no idea there were this many people here, and he is going to get dropped. The revive may be coming in from Stone Edge. They're going to ignore the back of East revive potential. They're going to start pushing up. I think they're going to try and camp the spawn, maybe. And here's the 360s again. This time from Christie. Another 360. Not going to lead the charge. Big grenade out from Sebhas, but he isn't going to be able to get that Gibbon. It is going to be Heya to finish that off. Yera's going to try and get in some damage. Rifle grenade is actually going to give his teammate. It didn't bounce properly. And so we'll pick up Yera. He has got a nade off. Another nade in his hand. If he gets damaged here, if he gets killed, he's going to be able to... He'll take down teammates. He needs to be careful here. Push coming forward from Outlaw. It's going to be that early warning system for his teammate. He does pick up frags. And it's going to be Yera to clean things up. Pistol out. Get some damage out. And Flop trying to get some pressure in. Really nice from Insane and Yera in the upper area. As they get in 2 frags. Looks a lot easier than it was. And Oxid struggling a little bit here. It is Gizmo on the field ops. Don't see this too often. I think he thinks they're going to be up here for the long haul. But he is going aggressive. Still respawning in as a field op. Decides to push out main. Yera's rifle gets a double kill on the respawn on the stairway. Sorry. With the respawn of the Axis coming in. Nice headshots from Flop. He does take down Outlaw, the danger man. And I think there is someone just here on barrels. It is indeed Heya. He is going to give his position away. You're not going to be able to take him down. 4 players for the allies are going to start pushing into the Axis spawn. Start making their way up. And it's going to be Gizmo actually out for his full spawn here. They are going to get flanked from behind. Nice shooting from Stone Edge. He's going to manage to finish off that second frag. And ELYSIUM has set up once more. I'm going to stick with Yera again. Rifle shot comes out. Isn't going to be able to connect. Nice grenade. I've done a little bit of damage. Not much action here. Action seems to be all over the spawn. ELYSIUM playing like 2 separate defenses. Nice shooting from Outlaw, but the movement was making it a little bit easier for him to track. Wasn't trying to dodge left and right, just move in one direction. So here comes the push up top. Nice revive. 5 players in position. 6 players for the allied team. Panzer's going to come out. Interesting Panzer. They're still at the top of this stairwell, and 1 player is going to push in by himself. That's going to be Stone Edge. Revive will come in on Yera. He's got a rifle grenade loaded up, I'm pretty sure. And he's going to get a double frag at the top of the stairs. He would have got the call from the teammate. Triple Cresty frag came in, but yeah, with the easy save for his team. And with 5 minutes remaining, they've already put 10 minutes on the clock for their own attack. Now look at the aggression. They all push out all at the same time. Tries to get a frag off on the spawn. Not going to happen for him. Outlaw on this west side of the map. He has been hitting some pretty big frag numbers throughout the day. Comes over the top of East. As he is going to be able to pick up 2. Make that 3, including that grenade frag. Sebes is actually going to get flanked from behind East. And I think that's 2 out for 20 seconds. Maybe the Gibbs did come in. Push coming in through main. Another frag comes in. Oxid's chance. They have to be able to get this now. And it's up to Yera. I'm going to pick him up. Where is he? He's up top. Here he is. Is it going to be a nade frag? It is. The revival coming onto Cresty though. As he has got rifle loaded up. Another rifle shot comes out, but it's going to miss. As he is going to get pushed past. More kills are going to come in for both Yera and Insane, but revives should be coming in. Insane's going to get dropped. Build's going to start coming in for Stray. Really nice work for Stray. He managed to press the button as well. So they have just under 4 minutes to try and get a time on the board. Of course, Oxid, if they don't set a time, they are out. They are out of the tournament. They have to win here on supply. First of all, they have to set a time. Then they have to defend it. And then that'll force up a decider. Rifle comes out. They are going to be able to stop the truck on the back of East Corner, the Elysium team. 4 frags coming in for them very quickly. See what sort of defense they can hold up at East. Not much of an attack coming in just yet. They're waiting. They're being patient because they don't want to get fragged by Yera on the respawn. And they're waiting for the respawn of the Elysium team. Revives will come in. No one inside East. They're at the back. Do have quite a heavy back of East defense. The truck is heavily manned by the Elysium team. They are going to go quite aggressive though towards that main area, towards the front of East. They're going to lose out. And you should see Cresty just dive on towards the truck. He has got backup as well. And he's going to be able to flatten these 2 players at truck. Really nice work from Cresty. But he's all alone. He is going to try and get some damage off. He managed to get that truck towards the towards that East entrance. Strike has gone down on East Corner. As the reply airstrike comes out. He didn't go deep enough. As Flop is just going to dive in. And he's going to get on the truck. He only moves it a couple of meters in game length. Oxid running out of time here. This is the Elysium map choice. So we're going to see the truck roll on forwards. Big rifles comes out from Yera here. He's going to be able to pick up that 3rd frag as well. Revive will come in. And I can't see too many allied players around this. They will start pushing in through main because it is a bit close to that. As you do have Stray actually on the truck. It isn't moving. We saw this once before where the trucks kind of struggled to move. The RT is going to do a lot of damage. It's right inside main door. Full hold here, of course, though. Would mean a victory, so Elysium have everything to battle for. Why not? They are trying their best, but all the Oxid frags start coming in, and this should be really a truck escort all the way. They are going to set a pretty poor time, though. It's going to be around 14 minutes. Which is easily beatable, he says. Because we did see Elysium actually get full held here on the last time they played Supply. So here comes the time set. It's 14 minutes and 1 second. Looking at the frags. The way you were talking, anyone would think you've been casting 17 hours. Well, I'm sorry I'm giving it away. I kind of have 34. We are actually coming into the 18th hour in 5 minutes, just FYI. We're looking at the frags, 34 frags for Outlaw. Across the other team, how much damage? 5.3k damage coming out from Heya. Across to the other team, we do have 23 frags for Blades, 3.9k damage for Fireball. And we'll see what ELYSIUM can do on their attack. Of course, if they were to attack and get a really solid quick time off and win, it would be 4-0. And Merlin could go to sleep quicker. Now, I don't want Oxid to lose, and I don't particularly want ELYSIUM to win. I'm very neutral. But I am feeling conflicted. Because my bed is lovely.
Fight.
I know sleep will eventually come. Whether it's in 5, 10, 30 minutes. As Oxid start picking up frags on this first stage defense. Not much progress for the ELYSIUM team. And I'm going to be able to take advantage of this kill out though. As you are seeing here, pushing towards middle. Gets that nade down. He's been a prone here. They must know he's here. You've got to know this guy's here. I think Flop would have seen him. But a lot of frags are going to come in for ELYSIUM. Double frag comes out for Insane. Pushing up the stairs is Heya. But it's going to have to be a big frag coming out from Fireball. And they should have their hands on the flag. But is the respawn going to come in for the Axis? No. Plant did go down. And we are going to have the Axis respawning back. A minute off the clock. Just about. Push through the door. Landmine from Stonehenge. Does do some damage. So they have managed to shut down that push that came through the door, but the plants are going to blow very quickly. They got those plants down pretty promptly. Wasn't like the 5-10 seconds delay. I think they actually got the plant down near enough before they got the flag. So Blade picks up 2 frags from CP. Good night, Junkie. Good night. So the spam is down on the roads. It's going to do some work. You see Crestian is seemingly favoured position now. See what the allies can do. Let's pick some of them. I'm pushing down Cave a little bit. I'm going to get dealt with though. Truck has been pushed forwards. It's going to give them a bit of cover on their push on the crossroads. Spam has gone down on the crossroads. A strike comes out. Team kills are actually coming in for the Oxid team. And he's going to allow ELYSIUM 4 players to make it towards CP. The big double frag comes out from Yera. More team kills. Maybe just a kill revive. I'm sure they've got a Covey in position. Does look like the one's roaming across. It's insane. I don't think they've got an engineer here. They're going for main plant. Probably the safe idea. No, why did you try and stab? Why? Insane does get in the Sten kill, but lots of frags went Oxid's way and the plant isn't going to go down. Nice attempt by Heya here. He knows that there's not going to be really anyone on East at the moment, or they're going to be quite weak. You did see the pistol long range from Yera.
Dynamite planted.
Dynamite has been planted, and Stonehenge got launched across the map. Artillery frag has come down and made that main plant. 3 players on this front of East corner. Nice shooting here from Fireball. The frags comes in for Flop. Brilliant shooting from Fireball. He is out for full though. Probably not worth it. Spam over the top. They're going to try and stop that plant going down at main, I think. There is no one in position. Sebes is just going to hold back. Plant is going to blow on East. Maybe a little bit of pressure going to start coming in. As Insane is just going to bounce down. He is going to drop that dynamite. Revive will come in. And Insane will probably survive this. No, he won't. Presti pushes in from East. And he does get that double frag. Both engineers taken down. They're going to go for that quick push towards that main area. Get that plant down once more, and they should get the plant down this time. Nope. Sebes is still gibbed. Insane with the charge. Sorry, with the pliers. Doesn't have the charge, but the dynamite was already dropped. Maybe a quick defuse. Double engineer defuse. Team kill came in. That would have been... Oh, okay, it is a defuse. It is a defuse. But that's a lot of players out for a long spawn, I think. I think Blade spawn, self-killed. Okay, it's actually going to be a short spawn. That was nearly such a big backfire. Maybe it worked out for the best. Plant going to come down at main.
Dynamite planted.
It's going to be ELYSIUM again. They have to defend this. As doesn't look like the Oxid's guys are going to move in for the defuse. A little push coming towards west. Plant will go down. Maybe a boost coming in as well. Trucks is starting to roll in towards main. Plant is going to blow. No one in position to really get this escort going though. Someone I think has made it into East Tower. I think that was Outlaw. He did kill out. That's the allied team here at on the west side of the map. Have boosted in. I'm not sure. You might have seen a sneak actually. Where did he go? He must have gone up top. No. Got no idea where he's gone. Oh, he's in the tower here. I'm spazzing out on the wall. It was Sepes. He is going to get taken down. Yera making very little noise here. Just trying to push on through. Is there a mine to deal with? There's no mine set up for him. And they have killed out. And Yera's just going to make it in back. Really nice from Yera. And he's not going to make any noise on back either. Oh, this is the sneak of the century. Really nice. Oh no! What is Flop doing? Oh no, he's managed to take him down. I think Flop was just mega surprised that he was even there. Fortunately, Cresty gets the frag. I'm not sure where Cresty got that frag from. Somehow saved the day for his team. Flop does get a double kill at main. That would have been a very nice little sneak from Yera. But Flop was playing quite deep there. And he had the rifle grenade loaded up. You could see he sort of didn't know what to do. Had to turn around to stop him from pushing. Nice triple headshot comes out from Insane. He did kind of fluff that shot that he tried to do towards west. There was a guy behind the barrels, but that second shot was really nice. Oh, 3 players in the position at the back area. I think the Axis have gone up top now. Where's Yera? Sorry, where's Flop? There he is. Fearful of that back. They're not built it. Big grenade from Cresty. Takes down 4, but I think a lot of revives will come in, and it is going to be Cresty with more spam onto the stairs. Flop as well. Gets 2 K43 frags. I think that was 3 separate grenades. I think it was 1, 3, 1. But still, really nice from Cresty. Has woken me up a little bit. As the push is going to come in towards west. A lot of gunfire in this position. And it's going to be Outlaw to get towards the truck area. Now I'm going to damage back. This will be rebuilt fairly quickly if the Axis have anything to do with it. Lots of frags going the Oxid team's way. Outlaw did reply with a couple. Let me see if they're going to get that build. Yeah, Flop's going to move around for that. It has to be done. That back push could be very problematic. You don't see too many teams actually do that, if I'm honest. I mean, I think the fact that it requires a Covey, I think teams should plant that more. It's quite easy to cover, so that's the downside. You can have someone up top and covering it quite easily. So I'm going to have Gizmo get a double frag from main. And Oxid only have to hold on for 5 more minutes, and they are going to be able to force up a decider. And they have managed to hold on for quite a while. Sepes pushing up top. He's going to get killed out. The engineer taken down. Shooting from Insane. Another engineer in position. It is Yera. He has got a couple of minutes with him. Heya leading the charge. Nice rifle comes out. Rifle reply from Flop isn't going to connect. And he does finally get that shot off. The K43 frag to finish off the engineer. I don't think they've got any other NGs. But it will be quite cleared out at this point. They only have to get the NGs up here. I'm not sure if Sepes is here. He is. So this is it for the Elysium team. They get the truck all the way around and out and up towards the CP. They of course will win this game 4-0. However, if Oxid slow them down and stop them, it will be a 2-2 result, and then we'll go to a decider. So players for Oxid are in position at this truck. And they only have to hold off for a little bit. You know, with Fireball on the scaffolding, he has got a nice position for the west entrance. As Elysium are going to overload the truck quite heavily. Big Panzer comes out from Heya, and I think that's on the respawn. That is 3 frags, and that could pretty much seal the deal for his team. As Outlaw and Insane are going to pick up frags as well. The truck's going to keep rolling around, and I think that's the end of Oxid's LAN event. As Elysium are going to be able to take them down 4-0. No respawn's going to come in for about another 10-15 seconds at least. And Elysium are going to be able to get this truck outside main very far, easily. And they are going to be able to knock out the Oxid team. Well, I think we're one of the favourite teams. I think a lot of people said they thought they were going to come in the final. Another 3-man Panzer did come out on that frag, on that spawn. And we will have Elysium moving on to the consolidation final, where they'll play the loser of TSB against TMT, which is what some people call the lower bracket final. Some people call the consolidation final. Lower brackets final is just easier. So as I say, it's going to be 4-0. We will pick up the stats. 51 frags coming out from Outlaw. 53 for Blade. And we had 40 for Fireball and Cresty as well.